Man, hats out to Rod and the Vipers, man. Just talking to Rod, he went back to old school football 1-on-1. And, it's something that I think I have to follow in the same footsteps as him. Taking the music away, just letting them go out there and, and grinding and understand that what it takes to be a pro. You know, Sometimes I think these players, they get caught up into the luxury and they think they made it, but they really haven't. And just disappointing. We have mistakes all over the board on the football field. For whatever reason, I don't want to say it was because we came out here to Vegas and it was a distraction and things like that. I'm never one for excuses, but we got to get back to the basics. Just the basics of the reason they got here, the reason they love the game, man. So we just got to get back to football 1-on-1 and getting back to the little things that we do, man. And if I got to take some of these privileges away from these players, then I got to do so. But hats off to Vegas. They did what they had to do, man. They looked like a team just playing together. They had more energy than we did. We went down and scored, and then they responded in a big way. And then from there, we were just playing catch up from their point on. So I'm happy for Rod. Him and I got a great relationship. We go back, man. We're each other's biggest cheerleaders, man. So we're always conversating, conversing throughout the season, man. So, but hats off to him. It was a good win by his team, and just disappointing for us. Having won in Arlington, I thought we were going to be better, but lack of execution. We're all in part of it. So, any questions?
Robert, TWS Media.
Yep.
Do you feel that the constant traveling throughout the season had any effect on your team's performance?
Everybody has to deal with it, so I'm not one for excuses or whatnot, but it is what it is. All teams in the XFL, we have to deal with adversity, with traveling, logistics, and everything else. And if you allow it to be a distraction, then it will be a distraction. So for me, I don't really tend to make excuses. I just wanted us to do it better than everyone else, and we haven't been able to do that. So I'm not going to say if it's a distraction or, the traveling logistics and things like that. I mean, at the end of the day, you still got to go out there and play football. So.
Brandon, from the comeback period, with 3 remaining games all at home for you guys, you kind of have that little home field advantage going on the end of the season. And with Arlington losing yesterday, what would be kind of the maybe reset your team to potentially finish on a strong run to get into the playoffs for that second spot?
Well, listen, we're not a playoff team by any means right now. We're not playing good ball. We're dealing with a lot of injuries. Kurt got hurt today. I don't know how severe his injuries are. Our offensive line is banged up, but so is everyone else. So for us, and the mindset and what I've been preaching to the players is just one game at a time. You're starting to get a lot of attention from scouts. They're starting to, inquire about some of our players in the XFL. So for me, to the players in the locker room, man, I told them, man, we can't put bad stuff on tape. That's your resume if you have any shot at wanting to play at the next level. And today, that wasn't good. Nobody in that locker room did enough to get evaluated from. So we're all in it, coaches included. I have to do a better job to make sure our coaches are preparing our players, putting them in the best position to make plays. So I just got to go back to the lab and keep grinding like I've been doing and trying to fix this puzzle. Try to put everybody together, try to find that right combination of players that we can go out there and start, producing some wins.
Jose, we're going to take a look across media. If you can tell us anything about Kurt and his injury, is there any update?
Nah, I have no idea. I know the X-rays, he came back the first time, they were negative. I think just a sore chest or ribs or whatnot. He's a competitor, he fought his tail off. We went with the more experienced quarterback, being that Kurt has some time, but he's still a little rusty himself. It's hard to just get off the couch and just play professional football. But I know he's a competitor. He's going to want to go out there and compete his butt off with his teammates and our organization. So we'll see how severe his injuries are, and we'll kind of go from there.
And kind of piggybacking off of the travel situation there, overall with the housing situation with the XFL, what are your thoughts on it this season?
It's different, I don't know if it really caters to players more than the logistics parts, but whatever it is, I mean, we love the game so much, it really doesn't matter. I mean, if we have to ride on a plane together and if we have to share football fields, it's a different setup, but if you love the game, like I love the game, it really doesn't matter. I mean, like I say, getting on this plane, it stinks. You get to hear the other team celebrate, and they should, but we got to do something about it. We should have won the game. So, that's where I'm kind of old school, don't really complain about it, do something about it, so what, now what type of attitude. But it is what it is. Listen, man, regardless of the travel logistics, this is a great opportunity for so many people, not just the players, the coaches, for you guys, the referees. It's just a great ecosystem of football. Wanted to get some training, to get some opportunity to do it the way you fit, seeing it. And, I'm loving every minute of it. The record stinks, but I'm enjoying it, man, because each day I get an opportunity to help these young men, not only on the football field, but in life. So the fact that, some of my closest relationship throughout my years of living, I always had close relationship to my football coaches. So, and I want to, kind of be that blessing to these players that they call me up, and we just talk about life. We don't really talk about football. And I got countless of text messages from players that got injured or back at home and say, just thanking me and appreciate for me giving that opportunity and just giving them advice on life. So I'm very thankful for that opportunity, and I'm going to continue to grow and get better at this position, and I will work my butt off to try to get things turned around. I can guarantee you that. Good.
Last question, Coach. Outside of one series today, Jalen McClendon stayed pretty clean in the pocket. What was the reason why San Antonio, your defensive line, couldn't get to the
Man, just a lot of missed tackles. I mean, McClendon went out there, to be honest with you, I really didn't know who he was. But for him to come out there and play the way he did against our defense, I've never seen our defense get, beat like they did. And I just think it's a testament to him, and kudos to McClendon for going out there and getting his first win for the Vipers. Happy about his opportunity, disappointed in the way our players played. So hats off to McClendon, to Rod, to Vegas team, man. They went out, home crowd. The fans was awesome out there. Even though there's some Vegas fans, you saw a lot of Steeler fans out there too. So it's kind of Steelers. They still show us love out here in Vegas, man. So the fact that myself, Darren Perry, Rod Woodson, Joey Porter, we all donned the black and gold, man. We're just thankful to get this opportunity, man, to be able to, impact young men, to be able to fulfill their dreams of what they want to do in life as football players. So extremely blessed, and hats off to McClendon, man. He did a good job today.